Welcome to our brand new Microsoft AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner practice question. I am your host John Mendez from Certificate Hub Academy. Question 1. How does the AWS Cloud increase the speed and agility of execution for customers? Select 2. Option 1. Scalable compute capacity. 2. Lower cost of deployment. 3. Private connections to data centers. 4. Secured data centers. 5. Fast provisioning of resources. Right answer. 1. Scalable compute capacity. 5. Fast provisioning of resources. Explanation. The ability to quickly provision resources on AWS is a good example of speed and agility. On AWS the resources are readily available and can be deployed extremely quickly. Scalable compute capacity is another example as it gives you the agility to easily reconfigure your resources with more or less capacity as is required. Correct. Fast provisioning of resources is the correct answer. Correct. Scalable compute capacity is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Private connections to data centers is incorrect. A private connection to a data center is not an example of speed and agility. Incorrect. Secured data centers is incorrect. Secured data centers are not an example of speed and agility. Incorrect. Lower cost of deployment is incorrect. This is not an example of speed and agility. Question 2. An individual IAM user must be granted access to an Amazon S3 bucket using a bucket policy. Which element in the S3 bucket policy should be updated to define the user account for which access will be granted? Option 1. Resource. 2. Principal. 3. Condition. 4. Action. Right answer. 2. Principal. Explanation. The principal element specifies the user, account, service, or other entity that is allowed or denied access to a resource. The bucket policy below has a principal element set to which is a wildcard meaning any user. To grant access to a specific IAM user the following format can be used. Principal, AWS, ARN, AWS, IAM::Aws account number user/username correct. Principal is the correct answer. Incorrect. Action is incorrect. Actions are the permissions that you can specify in a policy. Incorrect. Resource is incorrect. Resources are the ARNs of resources you wish to specify permissions for. Incorrect. Condition is incorrect. Conditions define certain conditions to apply when granting permissions such as the source IP address of the caller. Question 3. A company is designing a new service that must align with the operational excellence pillar of the AWS well-architected framework. Which design principles should the company follow? Select 2. Option 1. Anticipate failure. 2. Perform operations as code. 3. Create static operational procedures. 4. Perform manual operations. 5. Make large-scale changes. Right answer. 1. Anticipate failure. 2. Perform operations as code. Explanation. AWS well-architected helps cloud architects build secure, high-performing, resilient, and efficient infrastructure for their applications and workloads. There are 5 pillars, and under the operational excellence pillar the following best practices are recommended. Perform operations as code. Make frequent, small, reversible changes. Refine operations procedures frequently. Anticipate failure. Learn from all operational failures. Correct. Anticipate failure is the correct answer. Correct. Perform operations as code is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Make large-scale changes is incorrect. This is not an operational best practice. Incorrect. Perform manual operations is incorrect. This is not an operational best practice. Incorrect. Create static operational procedures is incorrect. This is not an operational best practice. Question 4. What is the best practice for managing AWS IAM access keys? Option 1. Never use access keys, always use IAM roles. 2. Customers should rotate access keys regularly. 3. There is no need to manage access keys. 4. AWS rotate access keys on a schedule. Right answer. 2. Customers should rotate access keys regularly. Explanation. It is a security best practice to rotate access keys regularly. This practice ensures that if access keys are compromised, the security exposure is mitigated. Correct. Customers should rotate access keys regularly is the correct answer. Incorrect. There is no need to manage access keys is incorrect. This is not true. You must rotate access keys. Incorrect. AWS rotate access keys on a schedule is incorrect. AWS do not rotate your access keys. Incorrect. Never use access keys, always use IAM roles is incorrect. It is often better and more secure to use IAM roles for some uses, but it is certainly not the case that you should never use access keys. Question 5. Which of the following best describes an availability zone in the AWS cloud? Option 1. One or more physical data centers. 2. A subnet for deploying resources into. 3. A completely isolated geographic location. 4. One or more edge locations based around the world. Right answer. 1. One or more physical data centers. Explanation. An availability zone, AZ, is one or more discrete data centers with redundant power, networking, and connectivity in an AWS region. AZs give customers the ability to operate production applications and databases that are more highly available, fault-tolerant, and scalable than would be possible from a single data center. The diagram below shows how AZs relate to AWS regions. Correct. One or more physical data centers is the correct answer. Incorrect. A completely isolated geographic location is incorrect. This is a description of an AWS region. Incorrect. One or more edge locations based around the world is incorrect. Edge locations are used by Amazon CloudFront for caching content. Incorrect. A subnet for deploying resources into is incorrect. Subnets are created within AZs. Question 6. What can a cloud practitioner use the AWS Total Cost of Ownership, TCO, calculator for? Option 1. Estimate savings when comparing the AWS cloud to an on-premises environment. 2. Generate reports that break down AWS cloud compute costs by duration, resource, or tags. 3. Enable billing alerts to monitor actual AWS costs compared to estimated costs. 4. Estimate a monthly bill for the AWS cloud resources that will be used. Right answer. 1. Estimate savings when comparing the AWS cloud to an on-premises environment. Explanation. The TCO calculators allow you to estimate the cost savings when using AWS, compared to on-premises, and provide a detailed set of reports that can be used in executive presentations. The calculators also give you the option to modify assumptions that best meet your business needs. Correct. Estimate savings when comparing the AWS cloud to an on-premises environment is the correct answer. Incorrect. Generate reports that break down AWS cloud compute costs by duration, resource, or tags is incorrect. This describes the AWS cost and usage report. Incorrect. Estimate a monthly bill for the AWS cloud resources that will be used is incorrect. This describes the AWS pricing calculator, or simple monthly calculator. Incorrect. Enable billing alerts to monitor actual AWS costs compared to estimated costs is incorrect. Billing alerts can be enabled using Amazon Cloud Watch. Question 7. A company planned to move the application development to AWS. Which benefits can they achieve when developing and running applications in the AWS cloud compared to on-premises? Select 2. Option 1. AWS will fully manage the entire application. 2. AWS automatically replicates all data globally. 3. AWS takes care of application security patching. 4. AWS can accommodate large changes in application demand. 5. AWS makes it easy to implement high availability. Right answer. 4. AWS can accommodate large changes in application demand. 5. AWS makes it easy to implement high availability. Explanation. AWS provides many options for high availability, including multiple availability zones within regions and multiple regions around the world. There are also many options to leverage durable data storage, message buses, databases. AWS have a huge global infrastructure with massive amounts of capacity. It is therefore very easy to accommodate large changes in application demand, and this can often be seamless to your application. Correct. AWS makes it easy to implement high availability is a correct answer. Correct. AWS can accommodate large changes in application demand is also a correct answer. Incorrect. AWS automatically replicates all data globally is incorrect. This is not true. Data is not replicated globally unless you configure it do so. Incorrect. AWS will fully manage the entire application is incorrect. This is not true. AWS will not manage your application. Incorrect. AWS takes care of application security patching is incorrect. AWS take care of security patches for the underlying infrastructure but not your application. Question 8. Which AWS service is used to send both text and email messages from distributed applications? Option 1. Amazon Simple Notification Service, Amazon SNS2. Amazon Simple Workflow Service, Amazon SWF3. Amazon Simple Email Service, Amazon SES4. Amazon Simple Queue Service, Amazon SQS. Right answer. 1. Amazon Simple Notification Service, Amazon SNS. Explanation. Amazon Simple Notification Service, SNS, is a highly available, durable, secure, fully managed pub/sub messaging service that enables you to decouple microservices, distributed systems, and serverless applications. Amazon SNS provides topics for high throughput, push-based, many-to-many messaging. Using Amazon SNS topics, your publisher systems can fan out messages to a large number of subscriber endpoints for parallel processing, including Amazon SQS queues, AWS Lambda functions, and HTTP/S webhooks. Additionally, SNS can be used to fan out notifications to end users using mobile push, SMS, and email. Correct. Amazon Simple Notification Service, Amazon SNS, is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Simple Email Service, Amazon SES, is incorrect. This service is used for sending email but not SMS text messages. Incorrect. Amazon Simple Workflow Service, Amazon SWF, is incorrect. Amazon SWF helps developers build, run, and scale background jobs that have parallel or sequential steps. You can think of Amazon SWF as a fully managed state tracker and task coordinator in the cloud. Incorrect. Amazon Simple Queue Service, Amazon SQS, is incorrect. Amazon Simple Queue Service, SQS, is a fully managed message queuing service that enables you to decouple and scale microservices, distributed systems, and serverless applications. Question 9. Which AWS support plans provide support via email, chat and phone? Select 2. Option 1. Global. 2. Business. 3. Basic. 4. Enterprise. 5. Developer. Right answer. 2. Business. 4. Enterprise. Explanation. Only the business and enterprise plans provide support via email, chat and phone. Correct. Business is the correct answer. Correct. Enterprise is the correct answer. Incorrect. Basic is incorrect, does not provide support via email, chat and phone. Incorrect. Developer is incorrect, only provides email support. Incorrect. Global is incorrect, is not a support plan offered by AWS. Question 10. Which of the statements below is correct in relation to consolidated billing? Select 2. Option 1. You can combine usage and share volume pricing discounts. 2. You pay a fee per linked account. 3. You are charged a fee per user. 4. You receive one bill per AWS account. 5. You receive a single bill for multiple accounts. Right answer. 1. You can combine usage and share volume pricing discounts. 5. You receive a single bill for multiple accounts. Explanation. Consolidated billing has the following benefits. 1 bill, you get one bill for multiple accounts. Easy tracking, you can track the charges across multiple accounts and download the combined cost and usage data. Combined usage, you can combine the usage across all accounts in the organization to share the volume pricing discounts and reserved instance discounts. This can result in a lower charge for your project, department, or company than with individual standalone accounts. Correct. You receive a single bill for multiple accounts is a correct answer. Correct. You can combine usage and share volume pricing discounts is also a correct answer. Incorrect. You receive one bill per AWS account is incorrect, as you receive a single bill for multiple accounts. Incorrect. You pay a fee per linked account is incorrect, as you do not pay a fee. Incorrect. You are charged a fee per user is incorrect, as you do not pay a fee. Question 11. Which of the following are valid best practices for using the AWS Identity and Access Management (IAM) service? Select 2. Option 1. Use groups to assign permissions to IAM users. 2. Grant maximum privileges to IAM users. 3. Embed access keys in application code. 4. Create individual IAM users. 5. Use inline policies instead of customer-managed policies. Right answer. 1. Use groups to assign permissions to IAM users. 4. Create individual IAM users. Explanation. This is the list of valid IAM best practices. Lock away your AWS account root user access keys. Create individual IAM users. Use groups to assign permissions to IAM users. Grant least privilege. Get started using permissions with AWS Managed Policies. Use Customer Managed Policies instead of inline policies. Use access levels to review IAM permissions. Configure a strong password policy for your users. Enable MFA. Use roles for applications that run on Amazon EC2 instances. Use roles to delegate permissions. Do not share access keys. Rotate credentials regularly. Remove unnecessary credentials. Use policy conditions for extra security. Monitor activity in your AWS account. Video presentation about IAM best practices. Correct. Create individual IAM users is a correct answer. Correct. Use groups to assign permissions to IAM users is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Embed access keys in application code is incorrect. This is not a best practice. You should always try and avoid embedding any secret credentials and access keys in application code. Instead, it is preferable to use IAM roles to delegate permission to applications. Incorrect. Use inline policies instead of customer managed policies is incorrect. This is not a best practice. You should use customer managed policies instead of inline policies. Incorrect. Grant maximum privileges to IAM users is incorrect. You should instead follow the principle of least privilege and grant the minimum permissions a user needs to perform their job role. Question 12. Which AWS service can be used to perform data extract, transform, and load, ETL, operations so you can prepare data for analytics? Option 1. AWS Glue. 2. Amazon Quick Site. 3. Amazon Athena. 4. Amazon S3 Select. Right answer. 1. AWS Glue. Explanation. AWS Glue is a serverless data integration service that makes it easy to discover, prepare, and combine data for analytics, machine learning, and application development. AWS Glue provides all of the capabilities needed for data integration so that you can start analyzing your data and putting it to use in minutes instead of months. AWS Glue provides both visual and code-based interfaces to make data integration easier. Users can easily find and access data using the AWS Glue Data Catalog. Data engineers and ETL, extract, transform, and load, developers can visually create, run, and monitor ETL workflows with a few clicks in AWS Glue Studio. See how AWS Glue works with ETL workloads. Correct. AWS Glue is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon QuickSight is incorrect. Amazon QuickSight is a cloud-native, serverless, business intelligence service. Incorrect. Amazon Athena is incorrect. Amazon Athena is a serverless, interactive query service to query data and analyze big data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Incorrect. Amazon S3 Select is incorrect. This service enables applications to retrieve only a subset of data from an object by using simple SQL expressions. Question 13. Which AWS service protects against common exploits that could compromise application availability, compromise security or consume excessive resources? Option 1. Security Group. 2. AWS Shield. 3. Network ACL. 4. AWS WAF. Right answer. 4. AWS WAF. Explanation. AWS WAF is a web application firewall that protects against common exploits that could compromise application availability, compromise security or consume excessive resources. Correct. AWS WAF is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Shield is incorrect. AWS Shield is a managed distributed denial of service, DDoS, protection service. Incorrect. Security Group is incorrect. Security groups are firewalls applied at the instance level. Incorrect. Network ACL is incorrect. Network ACLs are firewalls applied at the subnet level. Question 14. Which AWS service can be used to load data from Amazon S3, transform it, and move it to another destination? Option 1. Amazon Kinesis. 2. Amazon EMR3. Amazon Redshift. 4. AWS Glue. Right answer. 4. AWS Glue. Explanation. AWS Glue is an extract, transform, and load (ETL) service. You can use AWS Glue with data sources on Amazon S3, Redshift and other databases. With AWS Glue you transform and move the data to various destinations. It is used to prepare and load data for analytics. Correct. AWS Glue is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Redshift is incorrect. Amazon Redshift is a data warehouse. With a data warehouse you load data from other databases such as transactional SQL databases and run analysis. You can analyze data using SQL and business intelligence tools. Incorrect. Amazon EMR is incorrect. Amazon EMR is a managed Hadoop framework running on EC2 and S3. It is used for analyzing data, not for ETL. Incorrect. Amazon Kinesis is incorrect. Amazon Kinesis is used for collecting, processing and analyzing real-time streaming data. Question 15. Which of the following should be used to improve the security of access to the AWS Management Console? Select 2. Option 1. AWS Certificate Manager. 2. AWS Multi-Factor Authentication, AWS MFA3. Security Group Rules. 4. AWS Secrets Manager. 5. Strong Password Policies. Right answer. 2. AWS Multi-Factor Authentication, AWS MFA. 5. Strong Password Policies. Explanation. For extra security, AWS recommends that you require multi-factor authentication, MFA, for all users in your account. With MFA, users have a device that generates a response to an authentication challenge. Both the user's credentials, something you know, and the device-generated response, something you have, are required to complete the sign-in process. If a user's password or access keys are compromised, your account resources are still secure because of the additional authentication requirement. Additionally, strong password policies should be used to enforce measures including minimum password length, complexity, and password reuse restrictions. Correct. AWS Multi-Factor Authentication, AWS MFA, is a correct answer. Correct. Strong password policies is also a correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Secrets Manager is incorrect. This service enables you to easily rotate, manage, and retrieve database credentials, API keys, and other secrets throughout their lifecycle. Incorrect. AWS Certificate Manager is incorrect. This service is used for creating SSL/TLS certificates for use with HTTPS connections. Incorrect. Security Group Rules is incorrect as these are used to restrict traffic to / from your EC2 instances. What are the names of two types of AWS Storage Gateway? Select 2. Option 1. Block Gateway. 2. Gateway Virtual Tape Library. 3. File Gateway. 4. S3 Gateway. 5. Cached Gateway. Right answer is 2. Gateway Virtual Tape Library. 3. File Gateway. Explanation. The AWS Storage Gateway service enables hybrid storage between on-premises environments and the AWS cloud. It provides low latency performance by caching frequently accessed data on-premises, while storing data securely and durably in Amazon Cloud Storage Services. AWS Storage Gateway supports 3 storage interfaces: File, Volume, and Tape. File Gateway provides a virtual on-premises file server, which enables you to store and retrieve files as objects in Amazon S3. The Volume Gateway represents the family of gateways that support block-based volumes, previously referred to as Gateway Cached and Gateway Stored modes. Tape Gateway, formerly known as Gateway Virtual Tape Library, is used for backup with popular backup software. The diagram below depicts a file gateway. All other answers are bogus and use terms that are associated with storage gateways: S3, block, cached. Correct. File gateway is a correct answer. Correct. Tape gateway is also a correct answer. Incorrect. S3 gateway is incorrect as explained above. Incorrect. Block gateway is incorrect as explained above. Incorrect. Cached gateway is incorrect as explained above. Question 2. Which benefits can a company immediately realize using the AWS cloud? Select 2. Option 1. User control of physical infrastructure. 2. Increased agility. 3. Variable expenses are replaced with capital expenses. 4. No responsibility for security. 5. Capital expenses are replaced with variable expenses. Right answer is 2. Increased agility. 5. Capital expenses are replaced with variable expenses. Explanation. A couple of the benefits that companies will realize immediately when using the AWS cloud are increased agility and a change from capital expenditure to variable operational expenditure. Agility is enabled through the flexibility of cloud services and the ease with which applications can be deployed, scaled, and managed. When using cloud services, you pay for what you use, and this is a variable operational expense which can be beneficial to company cash flow. Correct. Capital expenses are replaced with variable expenses is a correct answer. Correct. Increased agility is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Variable expenses are replaced with capital expenses is incorrect. This is the wrong way around. Capital expenses are replaced with variable expenses. Incorrect. User control of physical infrastructure is incorrect. This is not true. You do not get control of the physical infrastructure. Incorrect. No responsibility for security is incorrect. This is not true. You are still responsible for security in the cloud. Question 3. Amazon S3 is typically used for which of the following use cases? Select 2. Option 1. Install an operating system. 2. Host a static website. 3. In-memory data cache. 4. Media hosting. 5. Message queue. Right answer is 2. Host a static website. 4. Media hosting. Explanation. Amazon S3 is an object storage system. Typical use cases include backup and storage, application hosting, media hosting, software delivery, and hosting a static website. Correct. Host a static website is the correct answer. Correct. Media hosting is the correct answer. Incorrect. Install an operating system is incorrect. You cannot install an operating system on an object-based storage system. Instead, you need a block-based storage system such as Amazon EBS. Incorrect. In-memory data cache is incorrect. You cannot use Amazon S3 as an in-memory data cache, For this you need a service such as Amazon Elasticity. Cache. Incorrect. Message queue is incorrect. You cannot use Amazon S3 as a message queue, or at least it is not a typical use case. You should use a services such as Amazon SQS or Amazon MQ. Question 4. A company has a global user base and needs to deploy AWS services that can decrease network latency for their users. Which services may assist? Select 2. Option 1. Application Autoscaling. 2. Amazon CloudFront. 3. AWS Global Accelerator. 4. AWS Direct Connect. 5. Amazon VPC. Right answer is 2. Amazon CloudFront. 3. AWS Global Accelerator. Explanation. Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network, CDN, that caches media assets such as files, photos, and videos in edge locations around the world. This gets your content closer to the user base, which decreases latency. AWS Global Accelerator is a service that can direct users to the nearest AWS region that contains an endpoint for an application. The service utilizes edge locations to decrease latency and then forwards all traffic on the AWS global network, which also decreases latency. Correct. Amazon CloudFront is a correct answer. Correct. AWS Global Accelerator is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon VPC is incorrect, as this service does not decrease latency for global users. Incorrect. Application Autoscaling is incorrect, as this is used to scale applications based on workload. It does not decrease latency. Incorrect. AWS Direct Connect is incorrect, as this service does decrease latency but not for a global user base. Question 5. Which of the following can be used to identify a specific user who terminated an Amazon RDS DB instance? Option 1. AWS Trusted Advisor. 2. Amazon Inspector. 3. AWS Cloud Trail. 4. Amazon Cloud Watch. Right answer is 3. AWS Cloud Trail. Explanation. AWS Cloud Trail is a service that enables governance, compliance, operational auditing, and risk auditing of your AWS account. With Cloud Trail, you can log, continuously monitor, and retain account activity related to actions across your AWS infrastructure. Cloud Trail provides event history of your AWS account activity, including actions taken through the AWS Management Console, AWS SDKs, command line tools, and other AWS services. This event history simplifies security analysis, resource change tracking, and troubleshooting. In addition, you can use CloudTrail to detect unusual activity in your AWS accounts. These capabilities help simplify operational analysis and troubleshooting. Correct. AWS CloudTrail is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Inspector is incorrect. Inspector is used for running an automated security assessment service on cloud resources. Incorrect. Amazon Cloud Watch is incorrect. Cloud Watch is used for performance monitoring. Incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor is incorrect. Trusted Advisor helps you to build your AWS resources in accordance with best practices. Question 6. A cloud practitioner needs to migrate a 70 terabytes of data from an on-premises data center into the AWS cloud. The company has a slow and unreliable internet connection. Which AWS service can the cloud practitioner leverage to transfer the data? Option 1. AWS Storage Gateway. 2. Amazon S3 Glacier. 3. AWS Data Sync. 4. AWS Snowball. Right answer is 4. AWS Snowball. Explanation. AWS Snowball is a method of transferring the data using a physical device. A Snowball edge device can hold up to 80 terabytes, so a single device can be used. This transfer method completely avoids the slow and unreliable internet connection. Correct. AWS Snowball is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon S3 Glacier is incorrect. Glacier is used for archiving data in the cloud. Incorrect. AWS Storage Gateway is incorrect. Storage Gateway is a service that offers options for connecting on-premises storage to the cloud. Incorrect. AWS Data Sync is incorrect. Data Sync uses the internet to transfer data. You can utilize Snowcone, but that only holds up to 8 terabytes per device. Question 7. Which of the following compliance programs allows the AWS environment to process, maintain, and store protected health information? Option 1. ISO 27001. 2. PCI DSS. 3. SOC 1. 4. HIPAA. Right answer is 4. HIPAA. Explanation. AWS enables covered entities and their business associates subject to the U.S. Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, HIPAA, to use the secure AWS environment to process, maintain, and store protected health information. Correct. HIPAA is the correct answer. Incorrect. ISO 27001 is incorrect, as ISO/IEC 27001 is an information security standard. Incorrect. PCI DSS is incorrect, as PCI DSS is related to the security of credit card payments. Incorrect. SOC 1 is incorrect, as this relates to financial reporting. Question 8. A company needs a consistent and dedicated connection between AWS resources and an on-premise system. Which AWS service can fulfill this requirement? Option 1. AWS Data Sync. 2. AWS Managed VPN. 3. Amazon Connect. 4. AWS Direct Connect. Right answer is 4. AWS Direct Connect. Explanation. An AWS Direct Connect connection is a private, dedicated link to AWS. As it does not use the internet, performance is consistent. The following diagram shows how a corporate data center is connected to AWS using a Direct Connect link via an AWS Direct Connect location. Correct. AWS Direct Connect is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Managed VPN is incorrect. This services uses the public internet, so it is not a dedicated link and performance will not be consistent. Incorrect. Amazon Connect is incorrect. Amazon Connect is an easy-to-use omni-channel cloud contact center that helps companies provide superior customer service at a lower cost. Incorrect. AWS Data Sync is incorrect. AWS Data Sync makes it simple and fast to move large amounts of data online between on-premises storage and Amazon S3, Amazon Elastic File System, Amazon EFS, or Amazon FSx for Windows File Server. Question 9. Which AWS services offer compute capabilities? Select 2. Option 1. AWS Lambda. 2. Amazon EFS 3. Amazon Cloud HSM. 4. Amazon ECS 5. Amazon DynamoDB. Right answer is 1. AWS Lambda. 4. Amazon ECS. Explanation. The Amazon Elastic Container Service, ECS, is a compute service that allows you to run Docker containers as tasks on AWS. AWS Lambda is a function as a service offering that provides the ability to run compute functions in response to triggers. Correct. Amazon ECS is a correct answer. Correct. AWS Lambda is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon DynamoDB is incorrect. DynamoDB is a database service. Incorrect. Amazon EFS is incorrect. The Elastic File System, EFS, is a file-based storage system. Incorrect. Amazon Cloud HSM is incorrect. Cloud HSM is a service that is used to securely store and manage encryption keys. Question 10. Which AWS service does AWS Snowball Edge natively support? Option 1. Amazon EC2. 2. AWS Trusted Advisor. 3. AWS Server Migration Service, AWS SMS 4. AWS Database Migration Service, AWS DMS. Right answer is 1. Amazon EC2. Explanation. You can run Amazon EC2 compute instances hosted on a Snowball Edge with the SP1, SPEC, and SPEG instance types. The SP1 instance type works on devices with the Snowball Edge storage optimized option. The SPEC instance type works on devices with the Snowball Edge compute optimized option. Both the SPEC and SPEG instance types work on devices with the Snowball Edge compute optimized with GPU option. Correct. Amazon EC2 is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Server Migration Service, AWS SMS, is incorrect. AWS SMS does not integrate natively with Snowball Edge. Incorrect. AWS Database Migration Service, AWS DMS, is incorrect. AWS DMS does not integrate natively with Snowball Edge. Incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor is incorrect. Trusted Advisor does not integrate natively with Snowball Edge. Question 11. Which AWS dashboard displays relevant and timely information to help users manage events in progress and provides proactive notifications to help plan for scheduled activities? Option 1. AWS Trusted Advisor Dashboard. 2. Amazon Cloud Watch Dashboard. 3. AWS Personal Health Dashboard. 4. AWS Service Health Dashboard. Right answer is 3. AWS Personal Health Dashboard. Explanation. AWS Personal Health Dashboard provides alerts and remediation guidance when AWS is experiencing events that may impact you. While the Service Health Dashboard displays the general status of AWS services, Personal Health Dashboard gives you a personalized view into the performance and availability of the AWS services underlying your AWS resources. The dashboard displays relevant and timely information to help you manage events in progress, and provides proactive notification to help you plan for scheduled activities. With Personal Health Dashboard, alerts are triggered by changes in the health of AWS resources, giving you event visibility and guidance to help quickly diagnose and resolve issues. Correct. AWS Personal Health Dashboard is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Service Health Dashboard is incorrect. This shows the current status of services across regions. However, it does not provide proactive notifications of scheduled activities or guidance of any kind. Incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor Dashboard is incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor is an online tool that provides you real-time guidance to help you provision your resources following AWS best practices. Incorrect. Amazon Cloud Watch Dashboard is incorrect as this service is used for monitoring performance-related information for your infrastructure and resources, not the underlying AWS resources. Question 12. Which services are involved with security? Select 2. Option 1. AWS Cloud HSM. 2. AWS SMS. 3. AWS KMS. 4. AWS DMs. 5. Amazon ELB. Right answer is 1. AWS Cloud HSM. 3. AWS KMS. Explanation. AWS Key Management Service, KMS, gives you centralized control over the encryption keys used to protect your data. AWS Cloud HSM is a cloud-based hardware security module, HSM, that enables you to easily generate and use your own encryption keys on the AWS cloud. Correct. AWS Cloud HSM is a correct answer. Correct. AWS KMS is also a correct answer. Incorrect. AWS DMs is incorrect. AWS Database Migration Service is used for migration of databases. Incorrect. AWS SMS is incorrect. AWS Server Migration Service is used for migration of virtual machines. Incorrect. Amazon ELB is incorrect. Amazon Elastic Load Balancing is used for distributing incoming connections to pools of EC2 instances. Question 13. An application stores images which will be retrieved infrequently, but must be available for retrieval immediately. Which is the most cost-effective storage option that meets these requirements? Option 1. Amazon Glacier with expedited retrievals. 2. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access. 3. Amazon S3 Standard. 4. Amazon EFS. Right answer is 2. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access. Explanation. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access is the most cost-effective choice. It provides immediate access and is suitable for this use case as it is lower cost than S3 Standard. Note that you must pay a fee for retrievals, which is why you would only use this tier for infrequent access use cases. Correct. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Glacier with expedited retrievals is incorrect. Amazon Glacier with expedited retrievals is fast, 1 to 5 minutes, but not immediate. Incorrect. Amazon EFS is incorrect. Amazon EFS is a high-performance file system and not ideally suited to this scenario. It is also not the most cost-effective option. Incorrect. Amazon S3 Standard is incorrect. Amazon S3 Standard provides immediate retrieval but is not less cost-effective compared to Standard Infrequent Access. Question 14. According to the shared responsibility model, which security-related task is the responsibility of the customer? Option 1. Securing servers and racks at AWS data centers. 2. Maintaining firewall configurations at a hardware level. 3. Maintaining server-side encryption. 4. Maintaining physical networking configuration. Right answer is 3. Maintaining server-side encryption. Explanation. All client-side and server-side encryption is a responsibility of the customer using the AWS cloud. This can be clearly seen in the shared responsibility model infographic below. Correct. Maintaining server-side encryption is the correct answer. Incorrect. Securing servers and racks at AWS data centers is incorrect. This is an AWS responsibility. Incorrect. Maintaining firewall configurations at a hardware level is incorrect. This is an AWS responsibility. Incorrect. Maintaining physical networking configuration is incorrect. This is an AWS responsibility. Question 15. Which AWS service is a fully managed source control service that hosts secure Git-based repositories? Option 1. AWS Code Pipeline. 2. AWS Code, Build. 3. AWS Code, Deploy. 4. AWS Code, Commit. Right answer is 4. AWS Code, Commit. Explanation. AWS Code Commit is a fully managed source control service that hosts secure Git-based repositories. It makes it easy for teams to collaborate on code in a secure and highly scalable ecosystem. Code Commit eliminates the need to operate your own source control system or worry about scaling its infrastructure. You can use Code Commit to securely store anything from source code to binaries, and it works seamlessly with your existing Git tools. Correct. AWS Code Commit is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Code Build is incorrect. AWS Code Build is a fully managed continuous integration service that compiles source code, runs tests, and produces software packages that are ready to deploy. Incorrect. AWS Code Deploy is incorrect. Code Deploy is a deployment service that automates application deployments to Amazon EC2 instances, on-premises instances, serverless Lambda functions, or Amazon ECS services. Incorrect. AWS Code Pipeline is incorrect. AWS Code Pipeline is a fully managed continuous delivery service that helps you automate your release pipelines for fast and reliable application and infrastructure updates. What should a cloud practitioner ensure when designing a highly available architecture on AWS? Option 1. Servers have low latency and high throughput network connectivity. 2. There are enough servers to run at peak load available at all times. 3. A single monolithic application component handles all operations. 4. The failure of a single component should not affect the application. Right answer is 4. The failure of a single component should not affect the application. Explanation. In a highly available system, the failure of a single component should not affect the application. This means that if a single component such as an application server fails, there should be other application servers available that can seamlessly take over operations and ensure the application continues to operate. Correct. The failure of a single component should not affect the application is the correct answer. Incorrect. Servers have low latency and high throughput network connectivity is incorrect. It is not necessary for all architectures to have low latency and high throughput network connectivity, and this does not ensure high availability. Incorrect. There are enough servers to run at peak load available at all times is incorrect. This would be wasteful in terms of resources and cost. There should be enough servers available to handle current load with adequate capacity to operate functionally in the event of a system failure. Additional servers can be launched automatically as the application demand increases. Incorrect. A single monolithic application component handles all operations is incorrect. This is a bad design practice that reduces the availability of the system, as the failure of update of any individual component can bring the whole system down. Question 2. Which service can a cloud practitioner use to configure custom cost and usage limits and enable alerts for when defined thresholds are exceeded? Option 1. AWS Budgets. 2. AWS Trusted Advisor. 3. Cost Explorer. 4. Consolidated Billing. Right answer is 1. AWS Budgets. Explanation. AWS Budgets allows you to set custom budgets to track your cost and usage. With AWS Budgets, you can choose to be alerted by email or SMS notification when actual or forecasted cost and usage exceed your budget threshold, or when your actual and savings plans utilization or coverage drops below your desired threshold. Correct. AWS Budgets is the correct answer. Incorrect. Consolidated Billing is incorrect. This is associated with AWS organizations and provides a single bill across multiple member accounts. Incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor is incorrect. This service provides guidance on AWS best practices. Incorrect. Cost Explorer is incorrect. This service is used for exploring the costs incurred within your account. Question 3. A cloud practitioner requires a simple method to identify if unrestricted access to resources has been allowed by security groups. Which service can the cloud practitioner use? Option 1. VPC Flow Logs. 2. AWS Cloud Trail. 3. Amazon Cloud Watch. 4. AWS Trusted Advisor. Right answer is 4. AWS Trusted Advisor. Explanation. AWS Trusted Advisor checks security groups for rules that allow unrestricted access 0.0.0.00 to specific ports. Unrestricted access increases opportunities for malicious activity, hacking, denial of service attacks, loss of data. The ports with highest risk are flagged red, and those with less risk are flagged yellow. Ports flagged green are typically used by applications that require unrestricted access, such as HTTP and SMTP. The following image shows the results of the security group checks in an AWS account. Correct. AWS Trusted Advisor is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Cloud Watch is incorrect. Cloud Watch is used for performance monitoring. Incorrect. VPC Flow Logs is incorrect. VPC Flow Logs are used to capture network traffic information. They will not easily identify unrestricted security groups. Incorrect. AWS Cloud Trail is incorrect. This service is used for auditing API actions. Question 4. Which AWS managed service can be used to process vast amounts of data using a hosted Hadoop framework? Option 1. Amazon Athena. 2. Amazon EMR3. Amazon Redshift. 4. Amazon DynamoDB. Right answer is 2. Amazon EMR. Explanation. Amazon Elastic MapReduce, EMR, is a web service that enables businesses, researchers, data analysts, and developers to easily and cost-effectively process vast amounts of data. EMR utilizes a hosted Hadoop framework running on Amazon EC2 and Amazon S3. Correct. Amazon EMR is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon DynamoDB is incorrect. DynamoDB is not a hosted Hadoop framework, it is a NoSQL database. Incorrect. Amazon Athena is incorrect. Amazon Athena is a serverless, interactive query service to query data and analyze big data in Amazon S3 using standard SQL. Incorrect. Amazon Redshift is incorrect. Amazon Redshift is a fast, simple, cost-effective data warehousing service. Question 5. Which Amazon EC2 pricing model should be avoided if a workload cannot accept interruption if capacity becomes temporarily unavailable? Option 1. Standard reserved instances. 2. Convertible reserved instances. 3. Spot instances. 4. On-demand instances. Right answer is 3. Spot instances. Explanation. Amazon EC2 spot instances let you take advantage of unused EC2 capacity in the AWS cloud. Spot instances are available at up to a 90% discount compared to on-demand prices. The downside is that if capacity becomes temporarily unavailable, your instances may be terminated. Correct. Spot instances is the correct answer. Incorrect. On-demand instances is incorrect. On-demand instances are not subject to interruption if capacity becomes temporarily unavailable. Incorrect. Standard reserved instances is incorrect. Reserved instances are not subject to interruption if capacity becomes temporarily unavailable. Incorrect. Convertible reserved instances is incorrect. Reserved instances are not subject to interruption if capacity becomes temporarily unavailable. Question 6. Which on-premises cost must be included in a total cost of ownership, TCO, calculation when comparing against the AWS cloud? Select 2. Option 1. Operating System Administration. 2. Database Schema Development. 3. Project Management Services. 4. Network Infrastructure in the Data Center. 5. Physical Compute Hardware. Right answer is 4. Network Infrastructure in the Data Center. 5. Physical Compute Hardware. Explanation. When performing a TCO analysis, you must include all costs you are currently incurring in the on-premises environment that you will not pay for in the AWS cloud. This should include labor costs for activities that will be reduced or eliminated. Labor costs that will continue to be incurred in the cloud need not be included. Correct. Physical compute hardware is a correct answer. Correct. Network infrastructure in the data center is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Operating system administration is incorrect. You don't need to include these costs as you will continue to incur them in the AWS cloud. Incorrect. Project management services is incorrect. You don't need to include these costs as you will continue to incur them in the AWS cloud. Incorrect. Database schema development is incorrect. You don't need to include these costs as you will continue to incur them in the AWS cloud. Question 7. A user needs an automated security assessment report that will identify unintended network access to Amazon EC2 instances and vulnerabilities on those instances. Which AWS service will provide this assessment report? Option 1. Amazon Macie. 2. Amazon Inspector. 3. EC2 Security Groups. 4. AWS Config. Right answer is 2. Amazon Inspector. Explanation. Amazon Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. Amazon Inspector automatically assesses applications for exposure, vulnerabilities, and deviations from best practices. After performing an assessment, Amazon Inspector produces a detailed list of security findings prioritized by level of severity. These findings can be reviewed directly or as part of detailed assessment reports which are available via the Amazon Inspector console or API. Correct. Amazon Inspector is the correct answer. Incorrect. EC2 Security Groups is incorrect. Security groups are instance-level firewalls used for controlling network traffic reaching and leaving EC2 instances. Incorrect. AWS Config is incorrect. AWS Config is a service that enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. Incorrect. Amazon Macie is incorrect. Amazon Macie is a fully managed data security and data privacy service that uses machine learning and pattern matching to discover and protect sensitive data in AWS. Question 8. Which AWS service can be used to run Docker containers? Option 1. Amazon ECS2. Amazon ECR3. AWS Lambda. 4. Amazon AMI. Right answer is 1. Amazon ECS. Explanation. Amazon Elastic Container Service, ECS, is a highly scalable, high-performance container management service that supports Docker containers and allows you to easily run applications on a managed cluster of Amazon EC2 instances. Correct. Amazon ECS is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Lambda is incorrect. AWS Lambda is a serverless technology that lets you run code in response to events as functions. Incorrect. Amazon ECR is incorrect. Amazon Elastic Container Registry, ECR, is a fully managed Docker container registry that makes it easy for developers to store, manage, and deploy Docker container images. Incorrect. Amazon AMI is incorrect. Amazon Machine Images, AMI, store configuration information for Amazon EC2 instances. Question 9. A company requires a dashboard for reporting when using a business intelligence solution. Which AWS service can a cloud practitioner use? Option 1. Amazon Athena. 2. Amazon Redshift. 3. Amazon Kinesis. 4. Amazon Quick Site. Right answer is 4. Amazon Quick Site. Explanation. Amazon QuickSight is a scalable, serverless, embeddable, machine learning-powered business intelligence (BI) service built for the cloud. QuickSight lets you easily create and publish interactive BI dashboards that include machine learning-powered insights. QuickSight dashboards can be accessed from any device, and seamlessly embedded into your applications, portals, and websites. Correct. Amazon QuickSight is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon Redshift is incorrect. Redshift is a data warehouse solution, not a dashboard. You can use QuickSight with Redshift. Incorrect. Amazon Kinesis is incorrect. This is a service for collecting streaming data. Incorrect. Amazon Athena is incorrect. Athena is used for running SQL queries on data in Amazon S3. Question 10. According to the shared responsibility mode, which security and compliance task is AWS responsible for? Option 1. Updating operating systems. 2. Updating Amazon EC2 host firmware. 3. Encrypting data at rest. 4. Granting permissions to users and services. Right answer is 2. Updating Amazon EC2 host firmware. Explanation. According to the AWS shared responsibility model, AWS are responsible for security of the cloud. This includes updating the firmware of the EC2 host servers on which instances run. All of the other answers are incorrect as they represent security in the cloud, which is a customer responsibility. Correct. Updating Amazon EC2 host firmware is the correct answer. Incorrect. Granting permissions to users and services is incorrect as this is a customer responsibility. Incorrect. Encrypting data at rest is incorrect as this is a customer responsibility. Incorrect. Updating operating systems is incorrect as this is a customer responsibility. Question 11. How should an organization deploy an application running on multiple EC2 instances to ensure that a power failure does not cause an application outage? Option 1. Launch the EC2 instances into different availability zones. 2. Launch the EC2 instances into edge locations. 3. Launch the EC2 instances into different VPCs. 4. Launch the EC2 instances in separate regions. Right answer is 1. Launch the EC2 instances into different availability zones. Explanation. If you have multiple EC2 instances that are part of an application, you should deploy them into separate availability zones, Awses. Each Aws has redundant power and is also fed from a different grid. Awses also have low latency network links, which is often advantageous for most applications. You do not need to deploy into separate regions to prevent a power outage bringing your application down. Awses have redundant power and grids, so you are safe deploying your applications into multiple Awses. If you split your applications across regions, you introduce latency, which may impact your application. You may also run into data sovereignty issues in some cases. Deploying your EC2 instances into different VPCs is not required and would complicate your application deployment. Also, bear in mind that VPCs within a region use the same underlying infrastructure, so deploying into different VPCs may still result in your EC2 instances being deployed into the same Awses. It is a best practice to deploy into separate Awses. Correct. Launch the EC2 instances into different availability zones is the correct answer. Incorrect. Launch the EC2 instances in separate regions is incorrect as described above. Incorrect. Launch the EC2 instances into different VPCs is incorrect as described above. Incorrect. Launch the EC2 instances into edge locations is incorrect. You cannot deploy EC2 instances into edge locations. Question 12. Which AWS service can be used to host a static website? Option 1. Amazon S3. 2. Amazon EBS3. Amazon EFS4. AWS Cloud Formation. Right answer is 1. Amazon S3. Explanation. You can use Amazon S3 to host a static website. On a static website, individual web pages include static content. They might also contain client-side scripts. By contrast, a dynamic website relies on server-side processing, including server-side scripts such as PHP, JSP, or ASP. .NET. Amazon S3 does not support server-side scripting, but AWS has other resources for hosting dynamic websites. Correct. Amazon S3 is the correct answer. Incorrect. Amazon EBS is incorrect as it cannot be used to host a static website. Incorrect. AWS Cloud Formation is incorrect as it cannot be used to host a static website. Incorrect. Amazon EFS is incorrect as it cannot be used to host a static website. Question 13. Which AWS hybrid storage service enables a user's on-premises applications to seamlessly use AWS Cloud Storage? Option 1. AWS Storage Gateway. 2. AWS Backup. 3. AWS Direct Connect. 4. Amazon Connect. Right answer is 1. AWS Storage Gateway. Explanation. AWS Storage Gateway is a hybrid cloud storage service that gives you on-premises access to virtually unlimited cloud storage. Customers use Storage Gateway to simplify storage management and reduce costs for key hybrid cloud storage use cases. These include moving tape backups to the cloud, reducing on-premises storage with cloud-backed file shares, providing low-latency access to data in AWS for on-premises applications, as well as various migration, archiving, processing, and disaster recovery use cases. Correct. AWS Storage Gateway is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Backup is incorrect. AWS Backup is a fully managed backup service that makes it easy to centralize and automate the backup of data across AWS services. It is not used for connecting on-premises storage to cloud storage. Incorrect. Amazon Connect is incorrect. Amazon Connect is an easy-to-use omni-channel cloud contact center that helps companies provide superior customer service at a lower cost. It has nothing to do with storing data. Incorrect. AWS Direct Connect is incorrect. AWS Direct Connect is a cloud service solution that makes it easy to establish a dedicated network connection from your premises to AWS. It is not related to storage of data. Question 14. What can be used to allow an application running on an Amazon EC2 instance to securely store data in an Amazon S3 bucket without using long-term credentials? Option 1. AWS Systems Manager. 2. AWS IAM Access Key. 3. AWS IAM Role. 4. Amazon Connect. Right answer is 3. AWS IAM Role. Explanation. An IAM role is an IAM identity that you can create in your account that has specific permissions. An IAM role is similar to an IAM user, in that it is an AWS identity with permission policies that determine what the identity can and cannot do in AWS. However, instead of being uniquely associated with one person, a role is intended to be assumable by anyone who needs it. Also, a role does not have standard long-term credentials such as a password or access keys associated with it. Instead, when you assume a role, it provides you with temporary security credentials for your role session. Correct. AWS IAM role is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Systems Manager is incorrect. This service manages Amazon EC2 instances. Incorrect. Amazon Connect is incorrect. This is a contact center service. Incorrect. AWS IAM Access Key is incorrect. Access keys are considered long-term credentials and therefore should not be embedded on EC2 instances in code. Using a role is more secure. Question 15. Which cloud architecture design principle is supported by deploying workloads across multiple availability zones? Option 1. Automate infrastructure. 2. Design for agility. 3. Design for failure. 4. Enable elasticity. Right answer is 3. Design for failure. Explanation. Amazon EC2 instances can be deployed in an Amazon VPC across multiple availability zones. You would then typically use an Elastic Load Balancer, ELB, to distribute load between the available instances. This architecture enables high availability as if a single instance fails or if something fails that causes an outage in an entire availability zone. The application still has available instances to continue to service demand. Correct. Design for failure is the correct answer. Incorrect. Design for agility is incorrect. This is not an example of agility, it is an example of high availability and fault tolerance. Incorrect. Automate infrastructure is incorrect. This is not an example of automating. Incorrect. Enable elasticity is incorrect. This is not an example of elasticity. Elasticity would be enabled by using Amazon EC2 auto-scaling. A cloud practitioner wants to configure the AWS CLI for programmatic access to AWS services. Which credential components are required? Select 2. Option 1. A public key. 2. A private key. 3. An access key ID. 4. An IAM role. 5. A secret access key. Right answer is 3. An access key ID. 5. A secret access key. Explanation. Access keys are long-term credentials for an IAM user or the AWS account root user. You can use access keys to sign programmatic requests to the AWS CLI or AWS API, directly or using the AWS SDK. Access keys consist of 2 parts, an access key ID, for example, a Aws Phone 7 example, and a secret access key, for example, W. Jalarkshut Femi /K7 Deng /B, PX, Refasai example key. Like a username and password, you must use both the access key ID and secret access key together to authenticate your requests. Manage your access keys as securely as you do your username and password. Correct. An access key ID is a correct answer. Correct. A secret access key is also a correct answer. Incorrect. A public key is incorrect. Public/private keys are used for encryption and are also associated with the key pairs used to authenticate to EC2 instances. Incorrect. A private key is incorrect. Public/private keys are used for encryption and are also associated with the key pairs used to authenticate to EC2 instances. Incorrect. An IAM role is incorrect. IAM roles are not used for configuring the CLI for programmatic access. They can be used for delegating access to AWS services and cross-account access. Question 2. Which AWS service should a cloud practitioner use to establish a secure network connection between an on-premises network and AWS? Option 1. AWS Mobile Hub. 2. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC3. AWS Web Application Firewall, WAF4. Virtual Private Network. Right answer is 4. Virtual Private Network. Explanation. AWS Virtual Private Network solutions establish secure connections between your on-premises networks, remote offices, client devices, and the AWS Global Network. Correct. Virtual Private Network is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Mobile Hub is incorrect. This service is used for building, testing, and monitoring mobile applications that make use of one or more AWS services. Incorrect. AWS Web Application Firewall, WAF, is incorrect. This service is used for protecting against common web exploits. Incorrect. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC, is incorrect. This is a virtual network in the cloud. You connect your AWS VPN to your Amazon VPC. Question 3. Which of the following tasks can a user perform to optimize Amazon EC2 costs? Select 2. Option 1. Create users in a single region to reduce the spread of EC2 instances globally. 2. Create a policy to restrict IAM users from accessing the Amazon EC2 console. 3. Implement auto-scaling groups to add and remove instances based on demand. 4. Set a budget to limit spending on Amazon EC2 instances using AWS Budgets. 5. Purchase Amazon EC2 reserved instances. Right answer is 3. Implement auto-scaling groups to add and remove instances based on demand. 5. Purchase Amazon EC2 reserved instances. Explanation. Cost optimization can include using auto-scaling groups to scale the number of EC2 instances according to actual demand. Also, using Amazon EC2 reserved instances for suitable workloads is a good way of optimizing costs over the longer term. Correct. Implement auto-scaling groups to add and remove instances based on demand is a correct answer. Correct. Purchase Amazon EC2 reserved instances is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Create a policy to restrict IAM users from accessing the Amazon EC2 console is incorrect. This is not an optimization strategy, it will just prevent access completely, which could be going too far. Incorrect. Set a budget to limit spending on Amazon EC2 instances using AWS Budgets is incorrect. You can use AWS Budgets to notify you of spend but not to actually limit spend. Incorrect. Create users in a single region to reduce the spread of EC2 instances globally is incorrect. You cannot create users in a single region, all IAM users are global. Question 4. What is the function of Amazon EC2 autoscaling? Option 1. Automatically updates the EC2 pricing model, based on demand. 2. Scales the size of EC2 instances up or down automatically, based on demand. 3. Scales the number of EC2 instances in or out automatically, based on demand. 4. Automatically modifies the network throughput of EC2 instances, based on demand. Right answer is 3. Scales the number of EC2 instances in or out automatically, based on demand. Explanation. Amazon EC2 auto-scaling helps you maintain application availability and allows you to automatically add or remove EC2 instances according to conditions you define. You can use the fleet management features of EC2 auto-scaling to maintain the health and availability of your fleet. You can also use the dynamic and predictive scaling features of EC2 auto-scaling to add or remove EC2 instances. Correct. Scales the number of EC2 instances in or out automatically, based on demand. Is the correct answer. Incorrect. Scales the size of EC2 instances up or down automatically, based on demand. Is incorrect. Auto-scaling adjusts the number of EC2 instances, not the size of EC2 instances. Incorrect. Automatically updates the EC2 pricing model, based on demand. Is incorrect. Auto-scaling does not change pricing models. Incorrect. Automatically modifies the network throughput of EC2 instances, based on demand. Is incorrect. Auto-scaling does not modify network throughput for instances. Question 5. What are the benefits of using the AWS Managed Services? Select 2. Option 1. Baseline integration with ISM tools. 2. Alignment with idle processes. 3. Managed applications so you can focus on infrastructure. 4. Support for all AWS services. 5. Designed for small businesses. Right answer is 1. Baseline integration with ISM tools. 2. Alignment with idle processes. Explanation. AWS Managed Services manages the daily operations of your AWS infrastructure in alignment with idle processes. AWS Managed Services provides a baseline integration with IT Service Management, ITSM, tools such as the ServiceNow platform. AWS Managed Services provides ongoing management of your AWS infrastructure so you can focus on your applications. By implementing best practices to maintain your infrastructure, AWS Managed Services helps to reduce your operational overhead and risk. AWS Managed Services currently supports the 20+ services most critical for enterprises, and will continue to expand our list of integrated AWS services. AWS Managed Services is designed to meet the needs of enterprises that require stringent SLAs, adherence to corporate compliance, and integration with their systems and idle-based processes. Correct. Alignment with idle processes is a correct answer. Correct. Baseline integration with ISM tools is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Managed applications so you can focus on infrastructure is incorrect as this is not offered by AWS Managed Services. Incorrect. Designed for small businesses is incorrect as the service is designed for enterprises. Incorrect. Support for all AWS services is incorrect as the service does not support all AWS services. Question 6. Which of the following security operations tasks must be performed by AWS customers? Select 2. Option 1. Collecting syslog messages from physical firewalls. 2. Installing security updates on EC2 instances. 3. Installing security updates for server firmware. 4. Issuing data center access keycards. 5. Enabling multi-factor authentication, MFA, for privileged users. Right answer is 2. Installing security updates on EC2 instances. 5. Enabling multi-factor authentication, MFA, for privileged users. Explanation. The customer is responsible for installing security updates on EC2 instances and enabling MFA. AWS is responsible for security of the physical data center and the infrastructure upon which customer services run. Correct. Installing security updates on EC2 instances is a correct answer. Correct. Enabling multi-factor authentication, MFA, for privileged users is also a correct answer. Incorrect. Collecting syslog messages from physical firewalls is incorrect as this is an AWS responsibility. Incorrect. Issuing data center access keycards is incorrect as this is an AWS responsibility. Incorrect. Installing security updates for server firmware is incorrect as this is an AWS responsibility. Question 7. How can a security compliance officer retrieve AWS compliance documentation such as a SOC 2 report? Option 1. Using AWS Artifact. 2. Using the AWS Personal Health Dashboard. 3. Using AWS Trusted Advisor. 4. Using AWS Inspector. Right answer is 1. Using AWS Artifact. Explanation. AWS Artifact, available in the console, is a self-service audit artifact retrieval portal that provides our customers with on-demand access to AWS compliance documentation and AWS agreements. You can use AWS Artifact reports to download AWS security and compliance documents, such as AWS ISO certifications, Payment Card Industry, PCI, and System and Organization Control, SOC, reports. Correct. Using AWS Artifact is the correct answer. Incorrect. Using AWS Trusted Advisor is incorrect. AWS Trusted Advisor is an online resource to help you reduce cost, increase performance, and improve security by optimizing your AWS environment. Incorrect. Using AWS Inspector is incorrect. Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. Incorrect. Using the AWS Personal Health Dashboard is incorrect. AWS Personal Health Dashboard provides alerts and remediation guidance when AWS is experiencing events that may impact you. Question 8. Which of the following are AWS recommended best practices in relation to IAM? Select 2. Option 1. Grant greatest privilege. 2. Create individual IAM users. 3. Enable MFA for all users. 4. Embed access keys in application code. 5. Assign permissions to users. Right answer is 2. Create individual IAM users. 3. Enable MFA for all users. Explanation. AWS recommends that you create individual IAM users rather than sharing IAM user accounts. For extra security, AWS recommends that you require multi-factor authentication, MFA, for all users in your account. For privileged IAM users who are allowed to access sensitive resources or API operations, AWS recommend using U2F or hardware MFA devices. Correct. Create individual IAM users is the correct answer. Correct. Enable MFA for all users is the correct answer. Incorrect. Assign permissions to users is incorrect. You should use groups to assign permissions to IAM users and should avoid embedding access keys in application code. Incorrect. Embed access keys in application code is incorrect as this is against best practice as it is highly insecure. Incorrect. Grant greatest privilege is incorrect. AWS recommend creating individual IAM users and assigning the least privilege necessary for them to perform their role. Question 9. According to the AWS Shared Responsibility Model, which task is the customer's responsibility? Option 1. Maintaining Amazon API Gateway infrastructure. 2. Updating the guest operating system on Amazon EC2 instances. 3. Updating the operating system of AWS Lambda instances. 4. Maintaining the infrastructure needed to run Amazon DynamoDB. Right answer is 2. Updating the guest operating system on Amazon EC2 instances. Explanation. According to the AWS Shared Responsibility Model, updating Amazon EC2 guest operating systems falls under the area of security in the cloud, which is a customer responsibility. With EC2, AWS manages the underlying platform on which EC2 runs, but you must launch and manage your operating systems. Correct. Updating the guest operating system on Amazon EC2 instances is the correct answer. Incorrect. Maintaining the infrastructure needed to run Amazon DynamoDB is incorrect. This is a responsibility of AWS. Incorrect. Updating the operating system of AWS Lambda instances is incorrect. This is a responsibility of AWS. Incorrect. Maintaining Amazon API Gateway infrastructure is incorrect. This is a responsibility of AWS. Question 10. A cloud practitioner noticed that IP addresses that are owned by AWS are being used to attempt to flood ports on some of the company's systems. To whom should the issue be reported? Option 1. AWS Partner Network, APN. 2. AWS Technical Account Manager, TAM. 3. AWS Trust and Safety Team. 4. AWS Professional Services. Right answer is 3. AWS Trust and Safety Team. Explanation. If you suspect that AWS resources are used for abusive purposes, contact the AWS Trust and Safety Team using the Report Amazon AWS Abuse form, or by contacting abuse@amazonaws.com. Provide all the necessary information, including logs in plain text, email headers, and so on, when you submit your request. Correct. AWS Trust and Safety Team is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Professional Services is incorrect. This is not the correct team. Incorrect. AWS Partner Network, APN, is incorrect. This is not the correct team. Incorrect. AWS Technical Account Manager, TAM, is incorrect. This is not the correct team. Question 11. Which AWS service should a cloud practitioner use to automate configuration management using Puppet? Option 1. AWS Cloud Formation. 2. AWS Ops Works. 3. AWS Systems Manager. 4. AWS Config. Right answer is 2. AWS Ops Works. Explanation. AWS Ops Works is a configuration management service that provides managed instances of Chef and Puppet. Chef and Puppet are automation platforms that allow you to use code to automate the configurations of your servers. Ops Works lets you use Chef and Puppet to automate how servers are configured, deployed, and managed across your Amazon EC2 instances or on-premises compute environments. Correct. AWS Ops Works is the correct answer. Incorrect. AWS Config is incorrect. AWS Config is a service that enables you to assess, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. Incorrect. AWS Cloud Formation is incorrect. AWS Cloud Formation provides a common language for you to model and provision AWS and third-party application resources in your cloud environment. Incorrect. AWS Systems Manager is incorrect. AWS Systems Manager gives you visibility and control of your infrastructure on AWS. Systems Manager provides a unified user interface so you can view operational data from multiple AWS services and allows you to automate operational tasks across your AWS resources. Question 12. How can an organization assess application for vulnerabilities and deviations from best practice? Option 1. Use AWS Artifact. 2. Use AWS Shield. 3. Use AWS Inspector. 4. Use AWS WAF. Right answer is 3. Use AWS Inspector. Explanation. Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. Inspector automatically assesses applications for vulnerabilities or deviations from best practices. Correct. Use AWS Inspector is the correct answer. Incorrect. Use AWS Artifact is incorrect. AWS Artifact is your go-to, central resource for compliance-related information that matters to you. Incorrect. Use AWS Shield is incorrect. AWS Shield is a managed distributed denial of service, DDoS, protection service. Incorrect. Use AWS WAF is incorrect. AWS Web Application Firewall, WAF, is a firewall service. It is not used for assessing best practice. Question 13. Which benefit of AWS enables companies to replace upfront fixed expenses with variable expenses when using on-demand technology services? Option 1. High availability. 2. Economies of scale. 3. Pay-as-you-go pricing. 4. Global reach. Right answer is 3. Pay-as-you-go pricing. Explanation. Pay-as-you-go pricing is an example of the AWS Advantage Trade Capital Expense for variable expense. This is documented in the 6 advantages of cloud computing. Instead of having to invest heavily in data centers and servers before you know how you're going to use them, you can pay only when you consume computing resources, and pay only for how much you consume. Correct. Pay-as-you-go pricing is the correct answer. Incorrect. Economies of scale is incorrect. This is not an example of replacing fixed expenses with variable expenses. The benefit of economies of scale relates to achieving a lower variable cost than you can get on your own. Because usage from hundreds of thousands of customers is aggregated in the cloud, providers such as AWS can achieve higher economies of scale, which translates into lower pay-as-you-go prices. Incorrect. Global reach is incorrect. This is most closely associated with the advantage go global in minutes. With AWS you can easily deploy your application in multiple regions around the world with just a few clicks. This means you can provide lower latency and a better experience for your customers at minimal cost. Incorrect. High availability is incorrect. High availability is not related to pricing. Instead, it means you can design your applications to be available with minimum downtime even when disruptions occur. Question 14. AWS are able to continue to reduce their pricing due to Option 1. Pay-as-you-go pricing. 2. Economies of scale. 3. The AWS global infrastructure. 4. Reserved instance pricing. Right answer is 2. Economies of scale. Explanation. By using cloud computing, you can achieve a lower variable cost than you can get on your own. Because usage from hundreds of thousands of customers is aggregated in the cloud, providers such as AWS can achieve higher economies of scale, which translates into lower pay-as-you-go prices. Correct. Economies of scale is the correct answer. Incorrect. The AWS global infrastructure is incorrect. The global infrastructure is the basis of the AWS platform, but it is not the reason prices continue to reduce. Incorrect. Pay-as-you-go pricing is incorrect. This pricing model is a benefit but not the reason unit prices are reducing. Incorrect. Reserved instance pricing is incorrect. This pricing model results in savings for customers in specific areas but not the reason for the overall reduction in prices. Question 15. Which AWS service or feature allows a company to receive a single monthly AWS bill when using multiple AWS accounts? Option 1. Amazon Cloud Directory. 2. AWS Cost Explorer. 3. AWS Cost and Usage Report. 4. Consolidated Billing. Right answer is 4. Consolidated Billing. Explanation. You can use the Consolidated Billing feature in AWS organizations to consolidate billing and payment for multiple AWS accounts or multiple Amazon Internet Services Private Limited (ASPL) accounts. Every organization in AWS organizations has a master, payer, account that pays the charges of all the member, linked, accounts. Consolidated billing has the following benefits. 1 bill, you get one bill for multiple accounts. Easy tracking, you can track the charges across multiple accounts and download the combined cost and usage data. Combined usage, you can combine the usage across all accounts in the organization to share the volume pricing discounts, reserved instance discounts, and savings plans. This can result in a lower charge for your project, department, or company than with individual standalone accounts. No extra fee, consolidated billing is offered at no additional cost. Correct, consolidated billing is the correct answer. Incorrect, Amazon Cloud Directory is incorrect. Cloud Directory is used for creating cloud-native directories. This is not related to billing. Incorrect, AWS Cost Explorer is incorrect. AWS Cost Explorer has an easy-to-use interface that lets you visualize, understand, and manage your AWS costs and usage over time. It does not centralize billing. Incorrect, AWS Cost and Usage Report is incorrect. The AWS Cost and Usage Report lists AWS usage for each service category used by an account and its IAM users in hourly or daily line items, as well as any tags that you have activated for cost allocation purposes.